The snap of this vinyl suitcase sure takes me back to my living room floor playing Barbies with my sisters. And today we're going to go through both of these suitcases. They came from, I know this is 1968, this one may be early 70s. Let's crack them open and see what's inside. This one was mine, and I had a couple of Barbie dolls that I used to carry along in this suitcase. Oh my goodness. Look at the mess we have here. Doesn't look like any dolls are in here, but we have a whole slew of clothes. And right on top, we see this right here, which is a vintage Barbie coat. Kind of reminds me of maybe The Devil Wore Prada or even Cruella de Vil. I need to probably wash a lot of this stuff, which I'm going to have to separate it out because I will do this on delicate, but if I do this with some things that are colorful or white, I'm afraid it may bleed. Here's another coat, and I can fix these up. Like this snap is coming off. I'm not even going to unsnap it. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I need to sew it up. And is this a Barbie? I don't see any tags in it. This is probably handmade, actually. And then we have this, which I'm sure this is handmade. This is actually in really good condition. I'm wondering if some of these might actually fit on my Blythe dolls. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, this. I'm trying to remember what doll this came from. This may fit on a midi Blythe doll. Does anybody recognize this? I vaguely do. I'm wondering if it came like on a fairy doll or something. Honestly, while I'm going through these, I'm sort of looking for something in particular. I want pink and I want lacy. And that is for another video. I'll tell you all about that later. We've got this. Don't see any tags in it. If any of you recognize any of this stuff, let me know, okay? Because I would really like to know where some of this stuff came from. We have this little jacket. Let's see, what else? Look at that. This definitely is Barbie. Oh, it's a tennis outfit. I don't see any Barbie. Oh, wait, here's a tag. Genuine Barbie. We have some pajamas. The elastic is pretty short. Oh, here's a tag. It just says made in Hong Kong. So it's probably for Barbie, but not Mattel. Look at that. Again, no tags. I wonder if that would fit a Blythe doll. I need to get a Blythe doll out and try some of this stuff on them. Ooh, look at this. And they may fit a Blythe, except for maybe in the length, but I could always shorten that. Again, I don't see any tags. There's one right here, but it probably just says made in Hong Kong. Yeah. And actually, if it fits a Blythe, it's not too big. This doesn't have to go over the head. It's just a snap. So that would be nice. I do remember these. These are pajama bottoms. Elastic is still pretty good on there. I have to check that out for a Blythe doll for sure. If it's too long, I could cut it off. I could make shorts out of it if I want to. Let's see. I got a pile here of red and then everything else. Here's a little apron. This definitely was handmade. I wonder if it was like a little child's project or a beginner sewer project. Oh, I remember this. I'm going to have to fix that. Let's see. Do I see any tags in this? Nope, but that, I'm put that, I'm going to wash it first. I remember this too. Now, I have a feeling a lot of this was not all mine. Some of it was from my two sisters. Now, here's something pink and lacy. Wonder if that would work. Like I said, though, I need to wash these. Oh, a pillow. All right, story time. So there's quite a bit age difference between me and my two sisters. We're all 4 years apart. So from my age to my younger sister's age, there's 8 years there. That being said, I kind of grew out of the doll playing era way before they did. I still played with them quite a bit, but you know, as you get older, you go through a time where you don't want to have anything to do with dolls. And my mom, she wanted to build a little dollhouse, two of them, for one for each of my sisters, for their, I forgot which dolls they were. I'll have to ask. I'll put it down here if I find out. But my dad built these little bookshelf type things, and they were like a 2-story, had a little roof like this, and they were perfect for these particular dolls. And these were to be Christmas presents. So my mom and I, we painted and we made all kinds of different furnishings, pillows. We made those. We made beanbag chairs. We made little curtains. We made tables. We took tops of jars and glued spools and then put fringe around it, you know, kind of painted the top and all to make it look like a table. I remember that. That was so much fun to be able to do that with my mom for my sisters. And I know that's where this pillow came from. They were Dawn dolls. I remember now. All right, let's move on. Look at those purple pants. Those are pretty. Those actually might fit a Blythe doll. Now, I do have a skirt like this in with my clothes for my Blythes. So I will need to put that with the skirt. Some of these I think my mom may have made. I'm not sure about this one. Somebody did make, oh, no, this was store-bought. It's got a tag on it. So, okay. Oh, look at these shorts. Little Bermuda shorts. Now, I have another one of these that's white with little yellow hearts, and it actually fits my one of my Blythe dolls. So that would be another Blythe doll for sure outfit. Oh my goodness. Here's a little pink outfit. It's got feet in it though. May have to do something about that. So put that in with my pink pile. Here's some more pink. Here's a little cape. Now my mom, I do remember she made this. Remember, in fact, I think they may still have these where they'll have a lot of stuff that's like drawn around. You just cut it out and put it together. That's what that came from. Here's another jacket, store-bought. I think after I wash a lot of this stuff and sew it up a little bit, like some of these snaps, like for instance, this snap here, half of it's off, half of it's not. I'll just need to fix that. There's some schmancy pants there. This is velvet. I hope these pants fit Blythe. I'm not sure if they will or not. Here's another dress my mom made. Again, it was one of those that you just cut it out. They had it already drawn on there, and then you just sew it together. Very easy. Ah, does anybody recognize this bathing suit? I do, and I'm going to show you something. Hang on. Casey. This was one of the dolls I played with when I was little. I think she came out in 1968-ish, around that time period. I had her, and I'm trying to think. My one sister had a blonde, and I think the other one had a brunette. She came with one earring, and I can't remember which side. Maybe this side. Seems to me, I think I pierced both sides. So, but anyway, this was to one of the other Casey's, and I have no idea where she is. But this is mine. Let me know. Do you know anything about this girl? And she is from Barbie, so she is a true Barbie doll. All right, let's move on. Okay, I have to laugh. Let me see. Can you guess what this might be? Let me see. I think this is the top. Here's the bottom. Any guesses? I made it when I was little, like pretty young. Let me know if you guessed right. It's a telephone. Here's a hat. I bet this went with this, possibly. Well, maybe not. I would have thought that would be velvet. Unless, yeah, I don't see a top. Maybe this was what the top was like. How fun. We have a little house coat thingy. Oh, yeah, we got the... Ooh, I just heard some thunder. This is a little nightie. We have a towel. I wonder what doll this came from. I recognize this fabric. My mom did make this. Almost looks like Holly Hobby. Do you remember Holly Hobby? Found something else interesting and quite old. Any of you that are originally from Florida, like a long time ago, let me know if you recognize this. Thumbs Up Florida. That's kind of the logo. It was a logo of a bank called Sunbank. I think it was called Sunbank. But it was Thumbs Up Florida, get up with the sun. I used to have a shirt that said Thumbs Up Florida. I really like that shirt. I wish I still had it. Got this little top. That would probably fit Blythe too. Got this little top. I think we're fixing to get a storm. What is this? I have no idea what this is. I don't even know if I want to know. Oh, here's a cute little polka dot top. A hat. Remember these little purses? Oh, let's see. Little clutch purses. Here's another little top. Now, when I wash these, I think what I'm going to do is try to put them into a little garment bag because I don't want things to get messed up. We got quite a few of these tops. And I don't think they're store-bought. I'll have to ask my mom if she made those. We have a little scarf. Oh, you know what? I have some more of these. This is like a little top. I think it's supposed to be like a little bra or something. But I have a top and a bottom already of this. I wish I had the bottom to this. But I just use it as a bathing suit. A little skirt. One sock. I may find matches to some of the stuff in that other suitcase. A little purse. I'm not for sure what this is. Maybe a diaper. I bet it's a diaper. Delta Airlines. Remember when you used to be able to get your wings when you flew particular airlines? I don't think they do that anymore. At the bottom we have a little accessories box, and there were a few little accessories in there. We've got some little handmade hangers. I found another telephone. This one looks more like a phone. And I got a half of a telephone. Wonder where the other half went. We got another little skirt, another pair of pants, a baseball bat, and a little stick that came from a restaurant I remember our family used to go to. I don't think it's around anymore. It's called Ninth Fisherman's Grotto. Here's another little purse, a couple of bouquets. I might be able to actually turn these into little hair accessories. I found the baseball and a little cup of tea. New England Oyster House. I have some chain. I'll have to put that in with my jewelry chain. Excedrin, the extra strength. Oh, it's got another chain in. In fact, it's a whole necklace. Oh, it's tangled. I'm actually pretty good at untangling things. I could put that in with my chain, clean it up, use it for a project. Found a hair clip. I remember my little sister, she used to wear her hair parted on the side. Guess it would have been this side with a little hair clip. This would actually be good for doll hair, so put that in with the doll accessories. And I found a bunch of shoes. Oh, I wonder, look at these little tiny shoes, and I actually have both of them. Oh no, they're not both. Ugh. They're almost the same, but not quite. Look at that. Definitely different shoes. I have 3 of these. Do those look familiar to anybody? 3-footed doll. Everything else is one shoe. Hopefully I can find more of these shoes, maybe somewhere else. Okay, quickly, we've got this. This may need to be trashed. Some of this is probably going to have to be trashed. We got a little Barbie bathing suit. I think I know where that doll is, actually. We have a little slip. I could fix that. Oh, I think that's a little nightie, actually. A little top, some more pants, something that probably needs to be trashed, a poncho. Do y'all remember ponchos? I remember ponchos as a little girl. And these, I wonder if these were from like the Bionic Woman. Oh, whoop, got a hole in the bum. But they're just coveralls. And well, these are a pair of pants. I don't see any tags in there, so I'm not really for sure where they came from. Anyway, oh, does this go? No, oh, I found the top to something for that tea set, but I don't see the bottom. Anyway, that's all I'm going to go through today. I have another box of, or a case of clothes that we'll do at a different time. And let me know, do you have a bunch of old Barbie stuff that you need to go through also? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said, a lot of this stuff probably needs to be thrown away, but I'm going to wash it and see if I can save some of it. Maybe I'll show it to you at a different time. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative, signing out for now. Bye-bye.